AI is incredibly useful when it comes to writing these days, but when it comes to SEO, when it comes to algorithms on the internet, and when it comes to people actually evaluating your content, it could be something that limits your reach because the algos are against you and they can actually see that it's written by AI. So what we're going to talk about today, guys, is actually how to use Humanizer, which is basically an AI software that allows you to take your AI generated content and make it way more human sounding and allows it to actually pass the AI tests that are out there to actually check whether something's written by AI. This is the best way to get around the algorithms and get your content out there to as many people as possible. So without further ado, like the video and let's dive into this. So here we are in Hix AI, and we're just going to essentially write a 500-word article that we would aim to put out on the internet. So we're just going to type in here, write me a 500-word article with 5 paragraphs on the top 3 life hacks. So a basic blog post title / topic here that would probably do quite well on platforms. I'm pressing submit here and let this generate an article for us. But the problem with this in itself is, yes, this current article that we're looking at right now will be detected as AI, and it may not do very well when it comes to the social media algorithms. So after some time here, we have article right here. So a bunch of different rules on how to live an effective life. Pretty simple, pretty easy. But as we've said, this is going to be a problem because the algorithms on social media will detect that this is AI. And actually, if you are submitting something like a dissertation to university or something like this, and you have used AI to help, then these universities will actually be able to check that and you would fail the exam because of using AI. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go to AI detector, we're going to paste this text in, and then we're going to scan for AI. And as you can see here on the top right hand side, the basic scan says we are highly confident this text was AI generated. Now this is bad, so we want to actually change this. And one thing we're actually going to do here is actually go into Quillbot and actually see normal methods of how to change this, and then we're going to get into Humanizer and just show how effective this thing is. So we're going to take each section of this and then have Quillbot essentially reword it, and we're going to paste it all back in and see if that comes up as AI generated as well. So now we've done that and we've pasted everything back into GPTZero, and let's just check if this comes out any differently. As you can see, it says yet again that it's 99% probability that it's AI generated. And that's even after we've used Quillbot to actually change all of the wording. So let's go back a few steps here and actually take our original article, which is this one, and then we're going to paste that in to Humanizer. So here we are in Humanizer, and we're just going to paste this article in, and then we're going to select check for AI. And here it's going to use a bunch of different AI checkers to actually see if it's AI generated or not. And you can see all of these are actually going ahead and saying, yes, it's AI generated. Next, we're going to press the Humanize button. Now, what this is going to do is actually take the text and make it seem more human so it can pass the AI tests. So we're going to press that button. We can see it's processing, rephrasing, and restructuring the text and checking for grammar issues. Then it's going to verify its undetectability. And here we can see the results on GPTZero, CopyLeaks, and a bunch of other checkers that it does seem to be human written. And this is a massive step up when we're considering how useful AI can be to help us with our copywriting, with our exams, and for our dissertations. So now we've got article here, what we can do is actually scan this to see if it's human written or not. And one way we can do this is with GPTZero. So we've actually gone in and we've pasted this in, selected scan for AI, and then we can see it's currently saying that it's human at 68% human written and 32% AI generated. Naturally, we want this to be probably 80-90% human written. So what we can do at this point is actually just keep running it through the Humanizer Pro app and just keep cycling it through until it gets to a point where it's 90%. So let's just do that now. So here we go again, scan for AI, and let's see what it comes back with this time. 87% human, getting pretty close now. Let's do this one more time and see if it can get above 90%. We'll just copy that again, paste it back in there, Humanize, and we'll copy this one more time, paste it in here. And then, as you can see, 94% human and 6% AI generated. So this would pass a lot on the education side and in the SEO side for blog posts like we're doing here. So just to check, we're going to put this through 4 different AI scanners and see if this article in conclusion is going to be detectable by AIs across the internet. So we can see here the first one being GPTZero at only 6% AI generated and 94% human. That is a pass. Next, we have CopyLeaks, which is a very famous AI detector We can see here 0 AI content found, and then we can see AI Winston here. It says human score 100%. And finally, AI detector here on 0 GPT, not to be confused with GPTZero, completely different detector. Here we can see 0 AI has been detected. So overall, yes, Humanizer Pro working very effectively here. If you do get it below 90%, definitely just keep running it through. As we've seen here, you have so many credits and everything works fantastically, but sometimes it takes a few tries. That's absolutely fine if you get your end result. We've seen this only takes 10 seconds to generate these articles, so it's no problem here. You can get your article fully generated in a couple minutes here just using these tools. So that is how you can use Humanizer Pro instead of other rephrasing and rewording platforms to make your articles and your dissertations actually seem more like they're written by a human. Now, this isn't going to work every time and it might require some tinkering, but this is the best tool out there when it comes to actually getting your content seen and on the algorithms without being flagged as AI by those algorithms. That's going to be it for this video. Definitely check this one out in the description, and I will see you in the next one.